Hello and welcome back to Indie Wrestling Q&A. My name is Jason Havel. I'm here with the brand new EWA Cruiserweight Champion, Michael Amaydo. How long have you been in the wrestling business?
My client, I am Lars Madison. My client, Michael Amaydo, has been mat wrestling since he was a kid. And then recently he's become a pro wrestler over the last year and a half.
So who are you trained by? Michael was trained by.
Michaels was trained by the EWA Pain Factory.
How did Michael think of his character?
Well, it all started when Michaels was a young boy. He was a huge Hulkamaniac. Survivor Series, Hulk Hogan lost to The Undertaker back when Michaels was about 3 or 4. That killed him. It destroyed him. It split him into two. And in the Molder of Excellence, the guru of charisma, the voice without a face, Lars Madison, came and told him he can be great. He can be a future champion. Tonight you don't need your Hulkamaniacs. You need your Michaels Amaydo. So it started when he was 3 or 4. I started molding him, getting him into mat wrestling, guiding him. He knew from the beginning he wanted to be a pro wrestler.
So outside, what has been some of your favorite matches you've worked?
That I've worked?
Yes.
Michaels is still really young to pro wrestling. He's got a handful, but his favorite was winning the Cruiserweight title tonight, and also Super Phoenix at Last Rites. Those are his 2 favorite matches so far.
So outside of pro wrestling, what does Michael Amaydo like to do?
Michaels is he is a big history buff, but primarily it's all wrestling for him. All he thinks about is wrestling. Lars Madison takes care of all the day-to-day work. I drive him around, I take him errand shopping, I do all that stuff. I'm his manager. Michaels just focuses on wrestling.
So this is a question for Lars. How long have you been a manager?
Well, it all started back in the 80s. I trained a guy named Glenn Lacey. He had multiple NWA title shots, but never won the title. He was always one of those background guys. But now I got a true champion in Michael Amaydo. I am the molder of excellence, the guru of charisma, the voice without a face, the creator of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, while being allergic to peanuts, which entitles me to the name the receiver of miracles.
So has Michaels ever been injured during a wrestling match?
Not to this day yet. Mat wrestling or pro wrestling, Michaels has been very healthy.
So where do you see Michaels in 5 years?
In 5 years?
Yes.
Still wrestling underneath my tutelage. I plan on taking him as far as he can go.
Do you see Lars? Do you see any other future talents that you'd like to work with, or just Michaels?
Well, there is. I look around, but Michaels is my product. He is my main focus. If I find another talent that could maybe learn under Michaels, I might be up to train him. But for the most part, I'm Michaels' manager.
So if they ever made a movie with Michael Amaydo and Lars, what actors could play them, and what would the title be?
Well, of course, I would play Lars Madison, because Lars can't be played by anyone other than Lars. He's too great. Michael Amaydo, I could see him being played by a Brad Pitt or a Ben Stiller, but a serious Ben Stiller or Mark Wahlberg.
I could see maybe a Christian Bale.
Yeah, I could possibly see that as well.
So how did the whole entrance music come about?
Michael Amaydo is a big Billy Talent fan, and it just clicked one day. We were listening to Billy Talent, thinking of wrestling moves, thinking of just any way to get better. And for some reason, when that song plays, it puts Michael in the zone.
I know you had a big match with Matt Wild scheduled tonight, but Matt Wild had a big injury. So are you kind of disappointed you didn't get to wrestle the true champion?
Yes, I am. But at the same time, I am now the true champion. And when Matt Wild is healthy, we will have our day.
How did you like working with Pat Anthony?
It was a great experience. Great match.
Is this your first cage match?
Yes, this was Michael's first cage match. My first managing one also, as well.
Has Michaels ever worked for any other federations outside of EWA?
He's done some matches in Tennessee, but that's about it so far.
So where can we find more information about Michael Amaydo and Lars?
The Michael Amaydo Facebook page, and also come to the EWA shows. Michaels Amaydo is a EWA wrestler, cruiserweight champion as well.
So this concludes the interview with Lars, his manager, and Michaels Amaydo. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos from Indie Wrestling Q&A. I'd like to thank you, Lars and Michaels.
Thank you.
And congrats on your title win tonight. Looking for a big title reign for Michaels. Stay tuned for him to be at Sweet 16. And come out to enjoy EWA. Check me out on Facebook, YouTube. I'm all over on the internet. So that's it for tonight.
From medals, the championships.